everyone, it's Kylee Ariel. Welcome to Show and Tell, and today we'll be going through my July TBR. But first, let me tell you, this month of reading is about to be the best month of reading. And you're going to be like, oh my gosh, you just told me about books I didn't even know about, and now I literally want to go get them. The first book that we have on my TBR for July is Let Me Hear a Rhyme. Number one, this book, look at this cover. Absolutely just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous book. And this is a Tiffany D. Jackson book. I read Tiffany D. Jackson last year, and it was just sad. Like, I can't. I read Grown by Tiffany D. Jackson specifically, and it was just sad. I'm just like, oh my God. I couldn't put the book down. But let me tell you, it's going to be a lot of, you gotta mentally prepare before you start hopping into one of these books. This book specifically is set in the 90s. They have to confront what happened to Stephanie, even though she's going underneath the rap alias, the Architect. And she's going big, and then she's going up with label executive. It's gonna be all that type of stuff. And the last book we read also had to do with the music industry. Now, Tiffany D. Jackson, I have a question for you. What happened to you when you tried to pursue music? Well, obviously, she loves her some music. I read of Wild Women in Blues. This book is by Danny S. Bryce. This was the first book that I read getting into reading. I got it from Walmart because the cover, first off, like, there was barely any black books in there. And this black book was in here, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous. Set in the 1920s, Honoree sees a black man get killed by a white man, and she's trying to navigate that while also trying to pursue her career. She's either a dancer or a singer. She's dealing with the repercussions of being the one who saw it because the white man saw her see it. So now she's in trouble. I barely remember what happened in this book. And I just want to refresh my mind because I feel like I have this book. I remember some of the stuff that happened, like the jaw-dropping moments, but I never finished this book. I don't know how this book ends, and I don't remember where I left off. So I'm going to just completely restart, new brain. You know, I'm a junior in high school now. I got this book in the 8th grade. Let's see what's changed. Let's see if my opinions change. Yeah. Now we're going into my urban books because I got a lot. The trouble that follows. If you watch my urban book haul, you definitely know about this one right here. This one is about a girl and her best friend Jade. She's trying to single white female her, but they're black females. So she's taking her man, she's taking her spot in the cheer squad. You know, like, Jade just came back to Atlanta and everything is just all over the place. Like Kylee. This book looks torn and beaten. This is because I got it for free, okay? Listen, this small price you have to pay. The next book is a part of the Drama High series. Now, so far, I've been reading the Drama High series completely just, like, out of order. This is the book. It's Lady J. When I tell you, I wish I knew this was a book series because I would have started from the book, the earliest book that it has. And this is the earliest book that they have because I'm pretty sure all the other books got lost. This is the book where she finds out that her family and Jeremy's family have history, still navigating like what's the entire story between the two families. Because I remember I was reading Holidays. That was the first book I started off on. And I was just, like, so confused. I'm like, yo, I feel like I'm supposed to know more than what I know. So I ended up not caring about anybody except for Jay because she was absolutely going through it in Holidays. I was just like, oh, this is like, ooh. And this ain't even the book called The Meltdown. They need to update these covers because, you know, I love these books. But from this cover, do you know that she has a very spiritual family? Do you know that she literally is going through spiritual crisis in every single book? Do you know that she has an enemy neighbor that's literally trying to steal her eyes? Well, that was in Hustling, but I'm not sure if it's the same thing in this book. Just update the covers, please. Anyway. Chasing Romeo. This is the first book, and this one is actually in great condition, surprisingly. Yeah, so this is Chasing Romeo. It's about 3 friends. They're all tight. Like, they're best friends, talk to each other every day, see each other every day. They literally know everything about each other. But then a boy comes and it completely ruins everything. So maybe that friendship wasn't as tight as they thought to begin with. But I'm here for the messiness. And a nonfiction book, Spies of Mississippi. So I don't fully know what this is about. But, you know, I like to nourish my mind, you know. So I got a nonfiction book. So it's been Kylee Ariel. Thank you for coming to Show and Tell. And watch out for a reading vlog, maybe. I don't know. If you like me, if you like to hear me talk, subscribe. If you don't, leave. Bye.